Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Downtime with Downstar, episode 148. And today we are here with my guy Mario Torres from Torres Kustoms. Mario, what up, bro?
What's up, bro?
Not much, man. Thank you for coming, dude. I appreciate it. Damn, you got the gear on and everything, man. I love it, dude.
Ready.
How's your day going, bro?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you just got off of work right now?
Yeah, I was doing some shirts for Dustin from Audio Tint Lab.
Got you, dude. Yeah. Hell yeah. Shout out to Audio Tint Lab,
right,
man. So if you can, just give us a quick breakdown of what you do at Torres Kustoms.
Yeah, it's pretty much do like vinyl stickers, vinyl shirts, all that printing stuff.
Nice.
I do the hats as well. All the graphic stuff too.
Got you. So you do mostly like the iron-on stuff?
Yeah.
Got you.
Yes.
So how'd you even get into that, dude?
I was probably about 10, 12 years old. And I had friends in Mexico.
Uh-huh.
And I used to go because my dad has a towing company.
Yeah.
So we used to go and order the stuff. And I got really close to that guy, like as friends.
Mm-hmm.
And I started seeing how he did everything. He started teaching me and stuff. And since I started working on my car,
yeah,
I wanted more stickers and all that, you know?
Yeah.
So I got to the point where I told my girl about a year and a half ago, I'm like, man, I need to start doing my own stuff, you know?
Yeah.
So I ordered everything, started setting it up, get the programs and everything, and started doing all my own stickers. And then one of my friends is like, why don't you start doing your own stuff, you know?
Yeah.
He's Abraham Garcia from Garcia Snacks.
Okay.
I started working with him at the Ventura College, the Swami.
Uh-huh.
So he's like, oh, just do it here, you know? And there's a good starting from here. So I started there.
At the college?
Yeah.
Ventura. So what did they have at the college? Was it like a course that you could take or something, or what?
No, it's the Swami to sell.
Oh,
so
to sell.
That's where I started
Got you.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So when you were a kid, you seen somebody that was doing T-shirts and graphics?
Yeah, that was in Mexico City.
Got you.
One of my close friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
So was he doing the iron-on transfers as well, or was it like screen printing?
Just iron. Yeah.
Got you.
That's where I learned everything.
Okay. So let's go into Mexico, dude. You were born out there?
No, I was born in Ojai, California.
In Ojai?
Yeah.
No no way.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I was born in Ojai, California.
Uh-huh.
Me and my parents left when I was about 2 years old.
Okay.
So I was just still a baby. We moved to Mexico City where my parents are from.
Okay.
I was raised in Mexico City until about 12, 13 years old. And then I wasn't doing great in school. Mm-hmm. So my mom and dad were like, oh, we're going to send you with your uncles to Ojai, back to Ojai.
Ojai, that's random, right? Dude.
So I came back to the United States.
Yeah. So where were your parents born at? You said Mexico City, right? So how did they end up in Ojai?
There's not much how can you say it? Well, my dad, he's always hustling.
Uh-huh.
So there was not much money in Mexico City to be made out of,
Got you.
He didn't go to school. He didn't have any of that, you know?
Uh-huh.
So he wanted to be someone in life. So he came to the USA without, just he crossed the border and all that stuff. He was here for about a year and a half. Then brought my mom over. They had me here. My dad was like, all right, I got some good money that I can make my own business with, and I don't want to be working for someone else for my whole life.
Yeah.
So we went back. Yeah.
So he came to Ojai, worked a little bit, and just to get enough money to go back to Mexico City and open up a business?
Yeah, he worked here for about, I want to say 3-4 years.
Got you.
Yeah.
But what was the reason for Ojai, though? Did you guys have family around here? Or?
My godfather.
Okay.
Yeah, he brought him over, so we just stay here.
Yeah. That always trips me out, dude. From Mexico, not really, because like to come to Oxnard, I don't know. It's just like it's like a hub.
Yeah.
You know, there's so much Mexicans out here in Oxnard.
Yeah.
but it always just trips me out, like when people come from other states or countries and come to Oxnard, especially Ojai. You know, it's like such a small city.
Yeah, so different from Mexico City.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely, man. So, what's your earliest memory of Mexico City? Like, how old were you?
Well, I was there last year, so.
Yeah. Well, as like a kid though.
Well, I used to go to school in the mornings. My dad has a body shop and a towing company. So I used to go to school in the mornings, come back home, do my homework, and then go help my dad every day.
At what age was this?
I want to say since I was 5-6 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, I was always next to my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool, man.
Yeah.
So with the funds that he ended up making out here in Ojai, moved back to Mexico City, and how long was it till he opened up his body shop and tow truck business?
He was still here when he started buying cars.
Oh, okay, cool.
He wanted to make money.
Yeah.
So he bought. There's like a transportation type of like a bus, but it only takes like 16 passengers.
Got you.
There's like a bunch of them. So he bought, I want to say like 3 of them. And then he's like, all right, I got someone there. That's making me money monthly already, you know. And then I got this much money so I can open up my body shop. And then the towing company was until like 2008, 2010.
Oh, got you. Okay, so you're about 5 years old helping your dad out. Did you know what you were doing at that time? Did you want to learn, or you just wanted to be around your dad?
I wanted to be around my dad, and plus it was more like my dad teaching me how to do stuff.
Yeah.
Because there was like my friends playing on the streets, you know, playing soccer and all that. You're like, oh, you gotta work first, and after we're done, you're gonna go play.
Oh, okay.
It was hard at that time, but now it's totally fine with me. Like, I know what he was doing, you know.
Yeah, it's hard, especially at the young age, to understand, you know, why your parents are teaching you these things.
Yeah, I remember those times I was kind of pissed.
Yeah, I bet, dude.
Now I'm like, oh, thank you, you know, like every time I call, I'm like, thanks.
Yeah, especially me too, man. When my dad, he would make me like help him work on his car or something. Like, dude, I don't want to do this right now. I want to go play.
Right.
I want to go skateboard or something. But that kind of stuff, it definitely does teach you character.
Yeah.
So what was it like growing up in Mexico City?
So fun.
Really?
Yeah. If I could go back. Well, I mean, I can go back, but I have my life here already.
Yeah.
So, I've always been in the car scene pretty much.
Yeah.
Fixing cars and all that. So it wasn't that much fun, but like learning stuff from my dad. Like he teach me how to paint, how to do body work, how to tow a car, all that stuff. So it's pretty much making money, you know?
Yeah.
That's how I see my life pretty much.
Just hustling.
Yeah.
So your dad had that hustle in him as well?
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
My grandfather.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He had one of those little buses for transportation in Mexico City.
Got you.
Yeah, so my dad was like, I'm going to do the same thing that my dad did.
Yeah.
So instead of just getting one, my dad went to 3, you know?
Yeah.
But it was good.
So what would it be? It would just be like a bus that would take people around the city? Or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It takes 16 passengers.
Yeah.
So it goes from one point to the other point of the city, you know?
Yeah.
And he had 3 of those. And just have different drivers.
Yeah. And you're going to be going over there pretty soon?
Yeah, next Wednesday.
Oh, man. Are you stoked?
Yeah. It's been a year.
No way.
Yeah.
So since you've seen your parents, it's been a year?
It's been a year.
Wow.
Yeah, I used to go every like 6 months for like 2 or 3 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long are you going to go for this time?
2 weeks. Yeah.
Damn, man. Yeah. So since from when you were a kid, your earliest memories to now, what's changed about Mexico City?
There's so much. It's hard to just. I think I didn't seen what was going on before
as a kid.
Now that I'm older, there's so much corruption. There's so much all that stuff. You know.
Yeah.
It's a bad place, honestly.
Really.
But I see it because I live here now, and right here it's like
it's easy.
Yeah. Right there, you even gotta watch out for the police, you know.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard. Yeah.
Does that stuff bother you when you go back to home, and then you have like corruption with everybody, like the police and stuff, because like maybe a couple years ago we went to Cancun, and I got pulled over right there, and they took me for money, and that shit like really bothers me.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I was raised to that, so it kind of bothers me, but not as much, because like I said, I was a 13-year-old guy driving a tow truck.
13?
Yeah.
No way,
I learned how to
dude.
drive a stick shift. I was like 12, 13 years.
Wow. I guess that's one of the things like that is bad about Mexico, and then it's good about Mexico is that there's no rules.
Yeah.
You can pretty much do whatever you want.
There's rules, but
yeah.
I remember we got pulled over. My dad was drinking with his friends, and we were like, "Oh, we gotta go tow a car."
Yeah.
All right, let's go. And then he's like, "Oh, you're driving." Like, oh shit. Yeah. But I already knew how to drive, I'm like, oh, I'll just drive there and he's going to tow it back. You're like, no, you're driving back. I'm like, oh, my God. I don't know how to do it,
Yeah.
They're like, well, you're going to learn. I'm like, yeah, but not like this. No, you're going to learn like this,
Oh, wow.
My dad was kind of the guy that this is how it's going to be done, and that's how it's going to be done.
Yeah.
So when we were coming back and there was like a checkpoint, I got into it and like, oh, like license registration and all that. I'm like, I was like stuck. Like I didn't know what to do. I was just a kid, Then my dad's like, oh, here's 100. And the guy, all right, take care.
That's it.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So it was kind of good.
Yeah, right? At those points, it's pretty good, dude.
Yeah, that was one thing that I like about my dad teaching me how to drive, because I was the only guy driving at that age and like around my
13.
Like,
were you a big kid or no?
Nah.
No.
I was being a small kid.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit.
I couldn't reach the pedals sometimes.
Oh. I want to teach Christian how to drive already. Yeah. I know he can, dude. It's just if you're good at video games, I feel like you would be good at driving. Yeah. It's the same.
You got that sense.
Yeah, it's the same shit. Especially some of the games that they play, like Fortnite and Call of Duty and stuff. Like you gotta have your eyes open, looking at everything, and be ready for everything. And that's pretty much all driving is.
Yeah.
So
watch out for everything.
Yeah. What about the food out there, dude?
Oh, man. That's one of the things that I go for. Yeah, it's like there's in every corner, there's different food, different style,
Yeah. I've never been to Mexico City before. Mm-hmm. The last time I went to Mexico was for, was it Imports War? Maybe 2 years ago. I went with Jimmy from Envious.
Baja, right?
Yeah. Well, in Mexicali.
Mexicali.
Yeah.
I was gonna go too.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it was pretty cool, man. Mm-hmm. It was. I was supposed to go for like a couple years, but always at the last minute I pulled out because it's just. No, I've always been afraid of certain parts of Mexico. There's parts that are good, but like the border towns are a little more dangerous.
Yeah, there's always good people and bad people.
No, definitely. So, I already told him that I was going to go like the year before. Yeah. I said, I can't go this time, but next year for sure.
Yeah.
So then Jimmy calls me. He's like, hey, you told them for sure. So then I went over there, and Ash, she was so nervous, bro, with me going. But after you're with like people that live there, there's nothing really to worry about, because do you know Quechus from Envious? He's the one that had that like the root beer TSX.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Quechus, he went out there with us, and like I think that he has family out there too.
Oh, nice.
So he knew everything. So it was really cool. Nice. But while we were out there, we had some vidia, and it was different than I've ever had before. Yeah. Like they put the meat and then they like pour the juice over. Yeah. Oh, dude,
so good, huh?
So good, man. Dude, speaking of cooking, you just brought us some menudo on Sunday.
Yep.
Bro, that was so good, man. Thank you for that. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Ash, she loved the broth too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I seen every time you post like the La Cruz.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I go there, but I don't know. There's something different that I like it, but not like to have it every weekend.
Oh,
from
about
there.
the menudo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, most of the places that serve menudo, it's Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
That's why I love this place, because they'll have it just on random days.
Yeah, that's a good thing about it.
Yeah, but when it's like, when you want real authentic menudo, like I like to go to those places that just cook it like that day, Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
So your wife ended up cooking that?
Yeah, my wife and my mother-in-law.
No way.
Yeah.
How long does it take?
Not sure, to be honest.
Yeah, I remember when my pops used to make menudo. It would take
yeah.
like all day, man. You have to cook it like the night
Yeah,
before.
you gotta clean it real good. And all
Yeah.
that stuff. Yeah.
It was really good though, man. I love it. I love eating.
Me too.
Do your parents get down at cooking?
My mom. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I think last year she made carnitas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was very good too.
Nice. So it's you and the whole family's going?
Yeah, me and my girl and my baby.
Nice,
Yeah, we're
man.
all going.
Very cool,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
I love Mexico. Like, there's the parts that I don't like, but then when you get to more of the parts where like Ashley's family's from, they're from Yucatan. It's this city called Muna, and it's like a little village, dude. It's sick, bro. It's like brick buildings with like no doors and curtains and stuff. It's like the stuff that you would see on TV, you know. But it's just, there's something about it, man, that it's just like so peaceful, you know. There's like no really crime or anything. Everybody knows everyone.
Yeah, those are the little towns that you want to be in.
Yeah. But Mexico City's like, it's like the biggest town or city in Mexico altogether, right?
It's not the biggest one, but it's like where all the main guys live at, like the president and all that.
Oh, okay,
So it's like
gotcha.
the capital, pretty much.
And earthquakes too, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever had an earthquake out there?
Just the small ones.
Yeah.
Not the big ones.
Yeah, I
Thank
know,
God.
dude. We're ready for one here, man.
Yeah.
It's coming soon. It's been a long time since we've had a big
Yeah.
earthquake out here. Even the last one that we did have, it still wasn't like back in the 90s. What was it, like 94 when we had the Northbridge one? Were you here at that time? You were still in Mex?
I was born in 98.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
Oh shit, you're a youngin', bro. So you left Mexico when you were 13?
I would say 12, 13.
And that was just because you were doing bad at school.
Yeah, I was doing bad at school. My mom's like, "Oh, I think there's somewhere possibilities that you're gonna do good in school and over there, you know.
Wow.
Try it out for a year, and then we'll see if you like it or not. Then you'll be back."
So what were you thinking at this time?
I didn't want to leave. you
Really?
know. Well, I was always next to my dad for everything.
Yeah.
And just like it was all my dad, you know. It was hard, and it was really hard.
Yeah, I bet, man.
Yeah.
So were you and your dad, were you like friends?
Yeah, we're like friends.
That's so cool,
Yeah.
man.
I still have that respect for my dad, you know, like, but still like friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I know what to tell him, what not to
Yeah,
tell him.
yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Yeah.
So did they give you warnings? Like, hey, if you keep doing bad, we're going to send you. Or was it just one day?
No, I was my mom, yeah, for, I want to say like a year. She's like, "Oh, we're going to send you." She's not going to do it. And kept ditching school and all that stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like, she's not going to do it. Until the day came, she's like, "Oh, I was in school."
Yeah.
That day I went into school, you know, and then they're like, "Oh, your mom's in the office." I'm like, "My mom in the office? What did I do now?"
Yeah.
Like, "Oh, I don't know." And then I went down because it was a third floor school.
Mm-hmm.
I was all the way on the top, so I went down, and then everyone's like, "Oh, later, like, bye." Like, what the hell is going on? You know, like, "Oh, I think I'm leaving." You know, I'm leaving early or something. So I go down, and then the one of the teachers like, "Oh, you need the principal, you need to sign here. Am I leaving early or what's going on?" "Oh no, you're dropping out of school." I'm like, what? Like, I didn't know what was going on, you know. Like, "What's going on, Mom?" I'm like, "Oh, I told you you did school yesterday, and that was it." I'm like, "Oh my gosh!" Like, just sign it. So I signed it and went home, and just pack everything, pretty much.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Damn, we try to be like that to Christian, but it's hard. It's just a lot of threats.
Yeah, I see it now with my daughter.
Yeah.
She's little, but like when I told her like don't do it, and sometimes I go like on her, slap her a little bit, you know, not too crazy, and then I feel bad, like, oh my god, like, but then I'm like, oh, I gotta teach him good, you know, not that bad, but like, gotta do something.
God, man, were you and your mom close?
Yeah, we were close.
That probably hurt her.
Yeah, it did. I was talking to her earlier, like, oh, I'm going to a podcast with one of my friends. She started crying, like, oh, don't cry.
No way.
Yeah, I feel bad.
Shout out to your mom, man. That's dope. Yeah, especially I'm sure in Mexico when you're 13, that's different than being 13 here.
Yeah.
I mean, you're already out towing cars and shit like that.
I got here and then my uncle's like, oh, well, life here is just go school, come back, homework, that's it. I'm like, oh, that's hard, you know.
So who lived there?
Where?
At your uncle's house.
His wife and his son.
How old was the son?
Probably 8 years old.
So you're 13.
Yeah.
He's 8.
He was 7. He was pretty young.
Got you.
Yeah, and it was hard.
I bet, dude.
Yeah, no one. Well, there was this group, Mexicans, just in Ojai.
Yeah.
So we had the same classes and all that, and one of my friends, still my friend, Hernan Lepercio.
Oh, really?
Shout out to him.
Hell yeah.
Since day one, he's like, oh, I'm going to take you to your first class, this and that and all that. So he helped me a lot.
Oh,
yeah.
What was his name?
Hernan Lepercio.
Oh, nice, dude. That's so cool, man.
Yeah. He helped me a lot.
That's got to be scary, bro.
Yeah, it was. Like, everyone just, like, I was used to see all Mexicans, you know, and the first day in school, just pure white people. Like, what the hell? Like, I even called my mom, like, I'm not doing this, you know, like, take me back. And like, just try it out. Try it out for the rest of it was in February 2013. Yeah, February 2013. First of February, same first day of school. Still remember it. And I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do it. And like, oh, just do it until June that school ends, and then come back over here and we'll talk about it. So we went through those 6 months and decided to come back.
Yeah.
But at the end, it was pretty hard. Like, there was so much racism over there in Ohio.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, no way. And that was 2013?
2013, yeah.
Still?
Yeah.
So what kind of stuff did you experience?
Like, there was those, like, Mexican white people, like, mixed, you know? I remember I almost got down in PE class in locker room. Because it was always on us, like, it was like 3 Mexicans in that class. Yeah. And he was always on our ass, like, oh, there's this and that, like, pushing us and all that.
The teacher or the other students?
The other students.
Got you.
And the teacher was, she was seeing all that stuff and she wasn't doing anything. So I got to the point where, like, I'm done with this, you know? Like, I'm not going to put up with your shit. Yeah. So I fucking slapped him in the fucking lockers.
No way. And what happened?
After that, no one else started fucking with me.
That's
like,
good.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm done with this, you know? Like, yeah, I'm the same human being as you. Like, just stop that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, that's what happens. I try to tell Christian that as well. Like, with bullies, man, you just have to stand up to them once. Yeah. And once they know that you're not the easy one to pick on, then they're not going to mess with you no more. They'll just go mess with somebody else that's easier, you know?
That's how I had to stop it, you know?
Yeah.
I wasn't going to put up with that for 4 years.
Yeah. So, how was the relationship with your uncle?
It wasn't that good.
No?
He's like old school, like he's got more rules than my dad.
Is your dad's brother?
No, it's my dad's uncle.
Okay,
so
got
like
you.
my second uncle.
Got you.
Yeah. So, I used to go to school, come back, do my homework, ask for permission to go out for an hour. That was about it. And I had to be there on time every day. I used to ride my bicycle every day to school. One day that thing broke down, so I had to walk home. And he's like, "Oh, we're here waiting for you for so long, and you don't get here. What's going on? This and that." And he was all pissed. Called my dad. Yeah, it wasn't.
Didn't he see the bike?
Yeah, but it wasn't a good experience. I even told my dad, like, that's it. Like, if you want me to go back, I'll go back with someone else.
Yeah.
That's when I went back with my godmother and godfather.
Where was that at?
Here in Ventura.
Oh, okay, so you moved from Ojai to Ventura.
Yeah, but stayed in the same high school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got you. What high school was that?
Nordoff High School.
Nordoff. I don't even know where that's at. It's in Ojai?
Yeah, it's in Ojai. Like pretty much in the middle of Ojai.
So how was that moving with your god family?
It was a day and night.
Really?
Yeah. Like I didn't have to ask for permissions. Like they knew I was a kind of good kid, you know. I wasn't gonna get in trouble and all that.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, there's a time to come home, and there's a time to for everything, you know. So go school, do my homework, go out, come back like around 8, 9 the latest. Or if I was gonna come back later, just give them a call, let them know what's going on. That was about it.
Yeah, I feel that that's the best way.
Yeah,
you know, you have to start building a relationship with your children and not being like a dictator to them, but just showing them why they need to be home at this time. You know, if you're not home at this time, when it's dark, it's dangerous, something could happen. You know, then it's like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Instead of saying like, you know, you got to be home because I said, and that's it.
It was hard. I remember going to Le Mans. That was they're buying stuff for them and all that. And at that time, I didn't see it how it was because I just got here and all that. And they buying stuff from Macy's and all the good stuff, you know. And after that, we'll go to like Burlington and Rose to get my stuff. So then now I see it, I'm like, oh, that's kind of like, you know, you're getting yourself. I get it, you know. But my dad was sending him money, but still, like, I get it. Like, come on. So it was kind of, I even told my dad, like, oh.
Yeah. Do you still have a relationship with them?
Nah.
No? Ever since then?
Well, I tried having a relationship with him after that. But he was getting too much into like the school stuff. Like if I had bad grades, he was calling my mom and dad. Oh, he's having bad grades. I went to school to check up on him, this and that. So I'm like, hey, let me live my life already. You know, I know I'm not that old, but I'm living with someone else already. Like
you already know how to fucking drive.
Yeah, exactly.
You could tow a car, bro.
Yeah. So I started doing soccer and track and field in high school. And he went and he called my mom and dad, like, oh, he's doing drugs. He's losing a lot of weight, this and that. I'm like, oh my God. Like,
really?
Yeah. So, and then after that, I got my first car. So then he's like, oh, you know, he's got a car now and where did the money came from, this and all that stuff. So,
yeah. So now the other family that you're with, the God family, how did they treat you?
Pretty good so far. I still live with them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool, man.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Yeah. I still live with them. My godfather helped me get my first car. Yeah.
So what'd you end up getting?
98 Civic.
No shit. Yeah. Sick.
I was into the Civic stuff.
I love it, man. What made you want to go with that car?
My dad had one. It was lower and all that stuff, you know. I didn't have money at that time. So, my godfather heard like, because I started working at the Swami when I moved with them. My friend, he offered me the job. He works there. He offered me the job, and I started getting like good money. He's paying me real good. So I told my godfather, I'm like, I want to start driving. I want to get my permit and all that. He's like, all right, let's go. We went to the DMV, passed my test for my permit. He's like, all right, you're gonna drive with your permit. Just don't get in trouble.
Yeah.
Like, cool. So we went and got a car, the Civic, and I started driving to school in that thing, you know.
What grade were you in?
I would say 11th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, all the people were staring at me like, look at that piece of shit, you know.
Fuck it, dude. It's
I didn't give a fuck. I paid for it, you know.
Yeah.
Now I tell my friends from like high school, some of them are still my friends.
Yeah.
Imagine if I had my car that I have right now, you know? I was picking up all the bacon.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, but it was a kind of hard for me too at that time. Yeah, with all that stuff, the racism and all that.
Yeah.
So
it was still bad? How was it when you got to high school?
Well, when I got to high school, was my first day, ninth grade.
Okay, got you. So it was pretty much throughout the whole.
Yeah, throughout the whole.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's crazy, dude. Because that wasn't even that long ago.
No, not so long ago. And now I see like white people that are like, "Oh, didn't you went to Noroff?" I'm like, "Yeah." Oh, I remember seeing you. I'm like, "Yeah, you were a racist or something like that."
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I don't. It's not that I don't like them, but I don't like that shit. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely, man. It doesn't have to be like that.
Nah.
So what were you doing at the swap meet when you got that job?
He sells all the stuff from Mexico, like the mango, the stuff that I brought you the other day.
Yeah. Okay, the peanuts and all that.
Oh yeah, he sells all that stuff. He's been selling that since '98.
Wow.
Yeah. He does his full time just Saturdays and Sundays.
That's his full time.
Yeah.
No way.
He works Saturdays and Sundays.
And then just the regular week, just kicking it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Does he get everything from Mexico?
He has people bring it almost everything from Mexico to LA. And then he goes to LA.
Goes to LA and gets it. Damn, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
So when you're helping him out and you're seeing how everything's working, at this time, did you already feel like you had that hustler mentality in you from your dad, or you're just doing it as a job?
I never did like something like the Swami, so it was hard for me to do like sales and stuff. But after a couple weeks, I started just going at it, you know. Just there was another two guys helping him, my age, Mexicans too. So I was kind of like, oh, this is my thing, you know.
Yeah.
And since there, I never missed a Saturday and Sunday.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you still go?
Yeah, that's where I set up my stuff too on Sundays.
No shit. Yeah. Dude, that's sick.
That's where everything
bro.
started, pretty much.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you get your Civic. Are you into like the Honda culture, or did you just like it just because your dad had one?
I just liked it because my dad had one. I wasn't really into the Honda stuff.
Yeah.
I just pretty much didn't know anything. I knew something about cars because my dad had the body shop, but I didn't know like the boosting and all that stuff, you know. So I had the Civic. I was working at Sabaro at the mall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was working there. So I was getting like little paychecks, you know. So I was kind of keeping up with my phone bill and all that stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Because my godmother, she's like, oh, you're gonna take care of your bills now, you know. You're working.
Since you're working, yeah.
You're gonna take care of your bills. I'm not gonna charge you rent or anything. Just do yourself, you know.
Yeah.
So it was good because I didn't have to pay rent and all that.
Yeah. So did they have any kids?
Yeah, but they're like 30, 40.
Got you.
So it was just there anymore.
It was just you three.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it was a good because they didn't tell me anything.
Yeah.
There was food on the table every day and all that, so it was good.
Yeah. So when you moved here, how was your English?
Bad.
Was it
still bad?
That's good.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't know anything like at all.
How long did it take you to start being able to have a conversation?
I would say 3 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude.
I didn't really like speaking English.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I wasn't too confident because I remember senior year we had this I think it's in government where you had to stand up and do all that stuff.
Like a speech?
Yeah, I didn't do it.
Really? You just took the grade?
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not gonna do it. And then the teacher's like, oh, what's going on? I'm like, there was that class, I was the only Mexican. She's like, oh, what's going on? Like, I told her like, straight up, you know, like, I don't want to do it because they're gonna make fun of me. Yeah. You know, I was scared.
Yeah.
And she's like, all right, just do it with me.
Oh, what, without the class there?
Yeah, just me.
Yeah.
Because she sent me like the seminar pass. So I went to seminar and spoke to her. And I did it. And she's like, oh, you did great. Okay. Well, I wasn't like too confident. Still.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you start speaking more when I was getting more into the car community.
Really?
Yeah, that helped me a lot.
So when did you start getting into it?
I sold that Civic and got another Civic. And then started going out to meet, knowing more people, going out to like shows and stuff. So I was curious about it. So I started asking people, you know. then after that, I started like having conversations with people.
Got you.
Yeah.
So what happened with that first Civic? Why'd you sell it?
Blew the engine.
Oh shit!
I didn't really blew it all the way, but it was like knocking and stuff.
Was that D series?
Yeah.
Oh,
D16 VTEC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you got rid of that. And then what was the next Civic that you got?
A 96.
Another one.
Yeah. Well, then the first one, it was like kind of too beat up from the paint and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So my plan, because the other one, it had a blue engine already. So I was just going to swap the engines.
Mm.
So when I was about to swap the engines, I see like coolant mixed with oil.
Mm.
I'm like, that's it, you know. So I drove it still for a week and it started knocking more. So I just went and bought an engine from a guy in Santa Barbara for like $150, and then just swap it into the fucking Civic.
And you did the swap?
Yeah, me and my friend.
Yeah. Did your friend know about Hondas?
Yeah, he's been in the car community for good time since the '98.
Shit.
Yeah, he had a Civic. Integra.
Mm-hmm.
What was it? Type R?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah.
The
DC.
Yeah.
The DC2 Type R.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
When they first came out.
Yeah.
30 grand out the lot.
No way.
Then he wrecked it.
Oh shit.
Right away.
Imagine that, dude.
Yeah.
Some of those are probably going for like 50 right now, bro.
He regrets it now.
Damn, I bet, dude.
Yeah.
It would have been so much. It would have been worth so much money if you would just buy one and just put it in the garage.
Yeah.
Those cars are sick, man. So when you had your first Civic, by the end of the life of that car, you were already starting to tinker with like Hondas.
Yeah, I started like doing like the header stuff, intake, little stuff, thinking it was fast.
Yeah. And then when did you start going out to meets and races? Okay, everybody, we're going to take a quick break for our sponsors and we'll be back in 1 minute. Yo, what's up, fool? Make sure you check out Downstar for all of your dress-up needs. Get it poppin' over here. We have all the kits for the K-Series, the B-Series, the transmission, the mounts, the engine, the Toro, baby. We have the hardware for the seats, for the stereo. We got it for the speakers. We got it for the lug nuts. We got it for the air valves. We got it for everything, dog. So you make sure you hit us up at downstarinc.com or you call us up, fool. You can even text us, lame, 818-937-3472. Just shoot us a text and tell us what's up, dog. I need some fucking balls in this bitch. Hit us up, downstaring.com. Hey, and if you got an Instagram, slide in our fucking DM at Downstar. Wait, hit up the homie, Frank_Downstar. He's the one that takes care of all the DMs. Hit that level up and shoot him a message and he'll get you all taken care of real nicely.
I was doing the street races, seeing them, when I got my green Civic, because I got my license when I got that car.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, now I can go. If I get pulled over, I get pulled over,
Yeah.
So I started going out with my friends to the meets and all that.
And where was that?
Jack in the Box and Channel Islands and
on Rose.
Yeah,
sick.
Some of them were at Home Depot too.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Cool. Yeah,
I love those times, man.
Right.
Dude, especially right there at In-N-Out.
Yeah,
that was so fun, bro.
Yeah, I almost got my car taken away right there.
Really?
Yeah, it was a black one when I didn't have my license. And I had to call one of my friends to come pick it up.
So what happened?
I got a ticket for driving without a license.
Yeah.
Tinted windows.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a time where they were really chill about things,
Yeah.
but then it was like when I think it was like when all the truck crews started popping up.
Right now I don't really drive my car on the Oxnard Boulevard on Thursdays.
Dude, you're always getting pulled over, bro. What's up with that, man? They already know your car?
Yeah. Well, I had this one cop here in Montreal.
Mm-hmm.
He pulled me over the first time. He's like, "Oh, what's done to the car?"
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, "Oh, it's just an exhaust and that's about it." He's like, "Oh, it's too loud." I'm like, "All right. Like, what do you want me to do about it,
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, your windows are too dark." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm on my way to get them taken off." And I showed him a car from dusting and stuff.
Yeah.
He's like, "All right, I'll let that go for now." And he's like, "Can I pop your hood?" I'm like, "Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it,
Yeah.
I already had the Downstar stuff.
Yeah.
pops my hood. He's like, because I don't know if you saw in my car the the oil filters on top. So I have one of the downstairs wraparound.
Okay, yeah.
He's like, what's this? I'm like, oh, it's just downstairs hardware, you know. Like, oh, your intake doesn't have the California legal stuff. I'm like, oh, I don't really drive my car. It's like pretty much a show car. Like, oh, I'm giving you a referee for that. I'm like, really, a referee? I'm not even like doing any dumb stuff for me to get a referee ticket.
Yeah.
Like, well, you're getting it. All right. I have my stock stuff, so I'm like, just give it to me.
Yeah.
I left, and then got my car ready for a referee. Passed the referee, went to court. Got the case dismissed, and the cop was like pissed, you know.
Really?
And then I'm just gonna put the stuff back. So I put the down pipe and all that back, you know.
Yeah.
How it was. Got pulled over like 3-4 days later. The same cop.
No
down
shit.
the street from my house. Like 1 or 2 blocks.
Wow.
They're like, oh, your windows are too dark. But I didn't recognize him at that time. So I'm like, it looks like him, but I don't think so. So he's like, oh, I'm going to give you a ticket for your tinted windows because there's been so many notices already for tinted windows and all that. I'm like, all right, just give it to me. I'll just go take it off and get it signed off.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, but I also want to pop your hood. I'm like, what's going on with my hood? You know? I'm like, there's nothing with my car. So he popped my hood, and I still had, thank God, I still had my stock.
The airbox?
Yeah, the airbox. Like, oh, you're good then. Pops my hood back, and all right. So I drove back home, and I pissed, you know, like, fuck no. But this ticket, he gave it to me. I couldn't drive the car because it was too dangerous. So the windshield, it was tinted. So he's like, oh, you can't drive your car. And if I see you driving the car, I'm going to take it away. So I'm like, fuck. So I took the tint off, got the ticket. I went to court, won the case again. Yeah. He was pissed again. So that's when I'm at the second time at court. I'm like, oh, that's the same cop, you know, like there's something. So I didn't really trip about it. Oh, maybe he just got me twice and that's it. There was third time. It was me on the front. We were driving down Ventura Avenue. Me in the front. 2 of my cousins in the back. Martin and another guy. We were gonna go race some cars. But we were just cruising, you know. We're barely gonna meet up. Yeah. So I seen a cop on the other side. He saw me and did a U-turn. Well, I don't know if he saw just me or the other ones, you know. But at that time, I'm like, oh, I went to the parking in Bonds. So I just parked right there, got off my car, and started walking to Little Caesars. Yeah. Just pretending I was going to get a pizza, you know. Yeah. And he's like, Mr. Torres, come over here. I'm like, what the hell? Like, what's going on? I got kind of scared, you know. Yeah. Like, am I getting, like, if he's coming for me because he yelled my name. Yeah. My last name. So I turn around and I see the same cop. I'm like, fuck. He's like, did you get the stuff put back together or what? I'm like, no. Well, I see your windshield tinted. Let me see your license registration. I'm like, my car's parked. You're like, I don't care. You want me to tow it away right now or what? So I'm like, fine. Just give me a ticket. You know, I was kind of over it. So I got my license registration. He's like, here. And then he's like, oh, and I want you to pop your hood. No, I'm not gonna pop it because I had the stuff back. You know, I'm not gonna pop it. Like, if you don't pop it right now, I'm gonna call the tow truck. It's your decision. So I'm like kind of scared. You know, what if I don't pop it, he's gonna take the car. Yeah. But if I pop it, he's gonna fucking get me again. Yeah. So fine, I pop it again. And he's like, oh, there you go again. Another referee. Wow. What? I'm like, this is something personal. I'm like, whatever you want to say, we'll talk about it in court. All right. Got the ticket sign off. Went to court. And got the tinted windows. The referee dismissed. And then tinted windows, it was like $200. So it wasn't that much, you know. And then he was kind of fighting for the judge to get me for more, you know. And then the judge like, well, I already said how much he's paying. The other one's dismissed, and there's no coming back. You know, like that's it. He said he's guilty, so That's it. And then he's like, you got any other questions? And I was like, yeah, I do. He's like, well, what happened? Oh, this is the third time I'm here, the same room, and for the same thing. I know it's my fault for putting all that stuff, but this is something personal because he has pictures. He showed the judge pictures of my car in my driveway with the tinted windows and all that.
Really?
Yeah. So he was like something with me.
Yeah.
So I'm like, this is something personal, and I don't feel safe, you know.
Uh-huh.
I think I have a daughter and my baby, and I don't feel like going out anymore, you know.
Yeah.
And she's like, all right, what I want you to do, go talk to the Ventura police, the main one,
Mm-hmm.
and if they don't do anything about it, come back and I'm gonna deal with them.
Ooh.
This is over. And then I'm like, all right, cool, like, you know, hell yeah. I started walking outside, and the cop was outside. He's like, why didn't you tell me that you were gonna say that? I'm like, I'm over this, like. And then he started like getting close to me and like, dude, like, step out, step back, you know, like, I don't feel safe next to you, like, leave me alone, or I'm gonna go talk to your boss. Well, then go tell him and have proof and all that. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go tell him, like, I'm over this thing.
Yeah.
I didn't go, but he stopped messing with me.
Wow,
Yeah.
dude, no fucking
Yeah,
way.
it was last year. I was kind of over my car because of that. I was like, I can't even drive my car. Like, if I'm like speeding or racing,
Yeah.
I deserve it. But if I'm just cruising, like, what's the matter with that?
Yeah, definitely.
So I was kind of over my car.
Now, this car you're talking about is the WRX.
Yeah, Subaru.
Got you. What a dick, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck. Was he a young guy, old guy, or what?
Kind of old.
What do you think it was?
Probably, I want to say probably the color of the car. They took so much attention from cops every time. Like right now that I drive without the wrap.
Yeah.
I haven't got pulled over. I got pulled over twice already. One I was speeding on PCH.
Yeah.
I was doing 55.
Uh-huh.
And I was in 60, but I thought it was a 55.
Uh-huh.
But it was a 45.
Oh, got you.
So I'm like, all right, whatever.
If you catch me doing anything under 80 anywhere, bro, you're lucky, dude. I'm going fast everywhere all day, dude.
Hell yeah.
Knock on wood, I don't get that, officer.
All right.
Yeah, but you're right, dude. The wrap that you had on it, what was it, like a chameleon kind of wrap, right? Yeah, you could spot that car.
Yeah,
anywhere.
It was right.
Especially when you had like the big graphics on it too.
So, yeah.
That's crazy, man. Damn, I'm glad he's not messing with you anymore.
Right. Yeah, I was to the point like, am I moving out of my house or selling my car?
Yeah.
Because it was like, I saw him like twice driving by, just taking pictures of the car and all that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's weird, dude.
Yeah, it was pretty weird. Like, I even told him like, is there something that we have a problem with?
Yeah.
Did I do anything to you? Like, what's going on? But like, no. Just because he wanted to.
Wow. That sucks, dude.
Yeah.
I haven't had a problem with any officers in a long time, man. Anytime I get pulled over, it's just like, okay, cool, whatever. Sign this, okay, whatever, you know. Because how I think about it nowadays, man, is like all that is just money or something I have to do. Yeah. I got to take off the tint, put on license plates or whatever. Okay, cool. Whatever. I'm not going to cry to you. I'm not going to beg you like, oh, please don't, sir. Fuck that, dude. Yeah. Give me a ticket. Whatever. Give me a ticket. Let me go on with my day. I'm going to go speed out of here.
Yeah. That happened to me, I think it was like a week ago. On a Saturday. I was driving PCH. It's normal, you know. I started seeing a little PCH cops and all that. So like, there's something going on.
Yeah.
I got pulled over like 2 minutes later.
Oh, really?
You're like, oh, your windows are too dark. I'm like, oh yeah. Like, well, you know this already? I'm like, yeah, I know it every time.
Yeah.
Then why do you have it so dark? Oh, I don't drive this car on a daily basis. So, like, you know, you can get a ticket. Like, yeah, if you're gonna give it to me, just go for it. You know, here's my license registration. I don't need your registration. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, have you been in probation or anything like that? No. He went and ran my license and all that. Here, have a good day. Like, what the fuck?
Really?
Yeah, I was cool about it.
Yeah. I mean, I just try to be as cool as possible. Yeah. I used to be a dick. Back in the day, I would be a dick. But now, bro, I don't even fucking care, dude.
Yeah.
If I get a ticket, okay, whatever. You know, I don't disrespect them or
I
yell
didn't
or anything.
disrespect them or anything. I just was like, if you're gonna give me tickets,
Just give it to me.
Yeah.
Whatever, dude. Because most people, they're scared of the police and they lie to them and please don't give me a ticket. I'm like, bro, whatever. If you're gonna give me a ticket, that's cool. This is your job is to catch me. My job is to not get caught.
Yeah.
And if you caught me, then all right, you win this time.
All right.
You know?
It happened to me 2017 with the white DA9 that I had. I was doing 129 on the 101.
Oh, wow.
Racing my cousin. Yeah, something stupid.
Yeah.
So I started slowing down on Seaward on the exit.
Yeah.
So I know there's always a cop right there. So I started slowing down. Pull up to the right lane, to the slowest one. I started seeing some lights coming super fast. I'm like, it's either a car that wants to race or a fucking police, you know?
Yeah.
So I started looking back. It was a semi truck next to me, so I couldn't see the reflection of the star from the CHP star. You know, like, oh fuck, this is it.
Yeah.
So I didn't have my seatbelt on, so I started putting it on. You know.
Yeah.
And then he pulls me and my cousin over, but he goes in front of us, starts going sideways on the freeway, and then we finally got stopped. You know, and then there was two guys in the same SUV. One of them comes with a gun, like, give me your fucking license. I'm like, what the hell? He's like, give me your fucking license. I'm like, may I reach for it? I didn't.
Right? What the hell?
Like, yeah. So I gave him to him. He's like, follow me and don't do anything stupid. So we got off on the San Juan, I think. We got off on that exit. And he's like, you know how fast you were going? I'm like, over 100. He's like, you know you can go to jail? You're 18. You can go to jail right now. If I want to take you right now, you can go. I'm like, yeah, I know that. Like, you know that's something stupid? Like, yeah, my bad. Like, I know, and I fucked up, you know?
Yeah.
He's like, go do it somewhere else where there's no kids and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad. I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
It was I did bad.
Yeah.
And then you're like, all right, well, I'm gonna give you a ticket for going 101. I'm not gonna do 129 because I got you on 129. I'm like, oh, I'll do a 99. Like, you still wanna mess around with me? So you're like, I'm just gonna do it for 101, and then referee. Yeah. I'm like, referee for what? Oh, you want me to pop your hood or just give you the referee? I'm like, all right, just give me the referee. I'm still gonna get the referee, you know? You're like, I know this car can go any more than 100. Well, I don't know how you did 129. All right. So
that was the DA?
Yeah. So I just drove back home and called it a day.
What'd you have done to that?
Just headers, intake. It was at B20 high compression, tuned by Rocker Motorsports.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Full exhaust through 2.5 inch piping.
So you got your first Civic, sold that. You got the second one. What ended up happening to that one?
I sold it, and then I kind of didn't want to mess with cars anymore. Got a 2009 Nissan Altima. I was too bored with that.
Oh shit! That's like my hoopty 2007 Altima.
Yeah. So I was like, nah, this isn't for me.
Yeah.
So that's when I got my Subaru.
Okay.
And then after a year, well, the DA9 it was Martin's.
Yeah.
So I bought it off him with all that.
Shout out to Martin, dude.
Right. Shout out to him. Got it painted and just drove it for like a year, and then he's like, "Oh, sell it back to me." Here you go. Yeah.
He still has it to this day, right?
Still
with the fucking black ass windshield.
Yeah, collecting dust.
Dude, you guys are crazy, bro. How do you rock that windshield, man?
It's hard at the first days, but after that,
it's cool.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm in the car. I'm like, do I have my headlights on or not? Yeah.
I remember the last meet that we had. Yeah. So we have the annual meet every year, and this past year we went on the cruise like we've been doing for the last couple of years. Yep. And you had the windshield tinted, right?
With the
and Martin graphics. Did too, right? Yeah, dude. You cannot see into that at all.
You went into the Z, huh?
Yeah, into the Z, dude. It's dope though. With the windshield tinted, it's so cool, bro.
It was kind of. I never did like canyons in the Z with the windshield tinted.
Yeah,
I was just kind of following you, like, where the way if it turns right, I'm turning right. If it's turning left, I'm turning left, because it was kind of hard, you know.
Yeah, the canyons were super dark.
Yeah. I'm like, hell no.
Yeah, I have the windshield tinted in the heavy in the streets EG, but I'm changing the whole look of that car up. I'm gonna have Martin come and take all the tint off of it. I'm gonna change it up, change the look up. I put the carpet back in it. I'm debating doing the rear. I would want to do the rear, like all the panels and everything, if I could get like the whole JDM interior for it.
That's so dope.
Yeah, dude. I've been keeping an eye on HMO, because they'll always post up all the new stuff that they get, and sometimes they'll post it up where it's the full complete rear package, and that's what I want to do. But that car just gutted, and with the cage and everything, it's fun, but it's like it's not practical. You know, that car, I just want to have it where I don't even know what the fuck I'm gonna do with it, dude. I'd probably just leave the Altima here and then just drive that car to like my work car, you know, to and from my house, because where I live at, you really don't go into that neighborhood or that area unless you have business going there, you know. So I feel a little more comfortable. But that's one of the big things with Hondas, dude, is that I'm always just worried about theft, you know. Theft and then police as well. So
there's the little Honda. Let me pull them over.
Yeah, definitely, man. I've been pretty lucky lately. You know, I haven't been driving my Civics around, but when the I don't even want to talk about it, but when the right hand comes back. And that's all we're going to say about that. Yeah, but I'm excited, man. So one of the reasons I wanted to have you on here, dude, is because I want to tell you how much I appreciate your support, bro. Thanks. Like, ever since I've met you, dude, you've really been supporting us a lot. And that means a lot to me, man.
I love the brand and the way you treat customers, too.
Thank you, dude. So how did you even find out about us?
Well, I kind of knew the downstore stickers all around, you know?
Yeah.
All around Oxnard. So I was at work, bored, didn't have anything else to do. I started looking into, like, dressing my engine bay, you know?
Yeah.
So I started looking all this knockoff stuff, you know? I'm like, nah. So I Downstar popped up, and I went into the page, and like, Ventura. I'm like, what the fuck?
You didn't even know?
No. So that's when I hit you up, you know, for my when I did red. I don't know if you remember. I did red first. So that was it. That was the beginning of it.
Hell yeah, man.
Google and all that.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy how that works out, man. Because, like, same thing with Alex. I didn't even know Alex. You know, and I would see pictures tagged, and then I would see that's when he had the EK. Yeah. But it was like the brownish kind of maroon color.
I remember Alex when he had it black. I don't know if you
Yes, then. Yeah. No, you're right. It was black. It was black, and then he had the big Downstar sticker on it.
And he had the hood, like...
that's right. The rising sun, right? The Japanese kind of rising sun. Yeah, I remember there's one picture of him at the collection, and he has a big Downstar sticker on. And I'm like, oh, damn, who is this kid, you know? And it's dope, dude, that like relationships like that end up turning into friendships. You know, I always appreciate everything you do for us, man. Especially when you had the logo on your car, people would always tell me about it, dude. All the time.
Oh, you drive the Subaru with the Downstar logo? Like, yeah, that's me.
Hell yeah,
How much you get paid? A lot, I can tell you. You know.
Yeah, but no, it's dope, man, because like. This to me, Downstar to me, it's like, I don't know, man. I just have so much pride in it, you know. So when I have a customer, I want to take care of them as much as possible, because it's not just a dollar to me. It's not just another customer to me. You build these relationships, you know, and then we just end up making good memories.
Yeah, that's one thing I learned from you and Dustin. Dustin's the same thing. He takes care of all the customers. So.
Yeah, shout out to Dustin at Audio Tint Lab. We've had him on here 2 times already, and just amazing conversations. You were one of the reasons that I brought him on.
Yep.
Yeah, you would tell me about him, and I heard about him just from being around town and
Yeah.
stuff, but we've never crossed paths. I'm lying. I actually did because one of my buddies knew him, and then we went to go visit him at Audio Experts when he worked at Audio Experts.
Yeah.
But it was just I was with my buddy, so I was, oh hey, what's up, man? Nice to meet you. But after hearing you co-sign for him and then checking out his page, and then when he came in here for the podcast, that was like the first time that I really met him, and then we sat down and we talked for like 2.5 hours, bro.
I had to take like 2 breaks to go through it.
It was a good pod, man.
Yeah,
but
it's a pretty good one.
you just never know who you're gonna meet, and who's gonna end up being a friend later on.
Yeah, there's so much people that just want to get close to you, not only you, but like people just to get known. Like your brand, not just to represent it, but like, oh, I know Frank. Oh, I know Dustin.
Yeah,
I know Mario. Like, yeah, and what? Like,
yeah,
you know me.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah, but there's not many people like you that actually help. Like, not even. I don't even ask it, and you're always helping, dude, and I appreciate that shit a lot.
Always.
So that's why whenever it's time for you to need anything, I'm always here to help. It's usually you helping out more, man. You do a lot of work, bro. Especially when it comes to like I said, when we have the annual meet, man. Without you guys, it wouldn't be as fun, man. But we have such a great time.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to that this year.
Same, it's almost here.
I think
go by quick.
Yeah, it always goes by quick. I always have so much other stuff on my plate that I don't always focus as much attention on the meet as I really want to. Yeah. But I think this year I want to do it a little different. I've thought about like closing down the street, seeing how that would work out, like with the city and stuff. But this street right here, where it comes to the T, if we were able to or to block off everything down that way and park the cars on the street itself, and because we're just running out of space back there.
Yeah, it gets super packed.
Yeah,
I remember
man.
2 years ago I was packed, but last year it was super packed. There was cars all over.
And since they come for the cruise, dude, at the end of the day that shit is super packed, bro.
Remember the highway patrol next to I thought he was coming for me that day.
Man, it was last year. There was a cop that he was coming, but he just didn't mess with anybody. Did you go to the cruise that we did when we went to Hollywood?
No.
Okay, so the first cruise that we ever did, we went to from here. We took the 101, and that was my first mistake. Saturday, 5:00, 101, dude, it was packed. So we couldn't even stay in a line together. It was really hard. We went down to downtown LA where there's 2 tunnels in downtown LA. So we went in the tunnel. I stopped at the front, and the whole tunnel was packed, and everybody's revving and doing burnouts. And then after that, we went down Sunset, down like where Hollywood is and the stars and things like that. And then we took Sunset all the way to PCH. Now on the way to PCH, everybody, because I was on live, everybody's like, a cop's coming. He came right next to us, dude. And my buddy that was with me rolled down the window because the cop was like, he was trying to talk to us, and he's like, hey, you guys better get out of here right now. I was like, dude, we're headed to PCH right now. We're gone. Because it was probably like 30 cars behind us, and we're just all in a row. Yeah. And that's the hard thing when you go on a big cruise, is that some people don't understand that you got to keep it as tight as possible and stay as close as possible and not fuck around. Lagging it. Yeah, but I like that, dude. I like that that's turned into a tradition. Yeah. And it does. It seems like come... August, September, people start asking, when's the meet? Yeah, so
I know I got a lot of people asking me too, like, oh, when is Frank gonna do the meet? Where are you going this year? I'm like, I don't know, dude. Like, I don't really talk about it with them, until like it comes down with it.
I think it would be cool, man, if we did like the destination, if there was something there. Because the last time we did it, In-N-Out. I mean, In-N-Out's cool because that's the one in Tampa in the Valley where people meet at anyways. But I don't know, man. Maybe we could meet at like a skate park or something like that. Something different. Something cool.
With the kids too. Like,
yeah, definitely, man. I've even thought about not having it here, but maybe renting out College Park, the
so
big
dope.
parking lot right
Yeah.
there. You know, I remember seeing like what is it, Ositos hot dogs.
Osito hot dogs.
Yeah, yeah,
Well,
yeah.
they have a lot of stuff going down there in College Park.
Mhm.
I don't think they ask for a permission.
Yeah, that I want to figure it out, but I remember when they did that, I don't think they had any permit or anything, and they had that thing packed, dude.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking if we could do something like that, you know, have the meet right there, and then have the skate parks right there.
Yeah.
People can skate, and then we could have like, I don't know, giveaways or something like that. I think that would be really cool. And then if from there, if we just took PCH, that's way
Right away.
easier. Yeah, we wouldn't have to worry about like getting lost or anything.
Because especially here with the lights.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. That's what makes it hard over
Yeah.
here is just the lights and stuff. So we'll see. I just need to give it a little more attention.
Yeah.
So let's get back to the business, man,
Yep.
because I'm excited to hear about this, dude. So when you were in Mex, you seen your buddy, he was doing the shirts and stuff for your dad. So at that time, did you already have an interest in it, or it was just, oh, that's a cool trait to know?
I wasn't really interested into it, but I was like, maybe that's a good thing to, because I always liked learning stuff. you know? No matter where it is, I like to get like in there and see how it is. So
Yeah.
I used to go with him like after we were done working with my dad. Just to go there, chill, just have a couple like drinks, whatever. And then he was like, "Oh, help me out right here." And just help him
Just
out.
weeding it?
Yeah, reading it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, be careful! Don't do it like this and then that and that.
Yeah.
Oh, and then I need a sticker. Oh, just do it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
How am I gonna do it? Like, oh, here, went to the program, teach me how to do it. You know, didn't really teach me that much, but like the basic stuff.
Got you.
I'm like, oh, I can do it myself now.
Yeah.
And then like a year and a half that I told my girl that I was gonna get it just for personal use.
Yeah.
I hit him up and like, hey, was it a good program? This and that. He started sending me all the stuff, the good paper that we use, and pretty much to get her started with what I needed.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
So what did you start off with? What was your equipment that you started off with at first?
So maybe shit.
Huh? Yeah.
It was like probably like $500, $600 for the kit and little stuff just to buy a cutter. I had to get the programs and all that. So I started getting a little by a little because I didn't have that much cash, you know. I had someone that like, oh, my friend Abraham.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, if you want the money, here's the money. Just go full send. But I'm kind of like, I want to do it just me. Like,
yeah.
I want to be like, oh, I did it from bottom to top, you know?
Yeah.
I appreciate the help, but like, I kind of just want to do it myself.
Yeah.
Little by little. Baby steps.
No, there's a lot of reward in that, man. When you do something by yourself, you know, it's nice somebody to help out for sure, but it's always good to do it by yourself.
Yeah,
you know, little by little.
Yeah, so I started that. Did a couple shirts for me. Started messing with it, you know, and then he gives out a lot of for Christmas. He gives out a lot of like shirts and stuff, you know. So he's like, oh, do them for me this year, you know. I'll pay you to do them. It was like 500 shirts.
Wow.
My first one, you know. I'm like, I don't know how long it's gonna take me, you know. So he gave me like 3 months.
Whoa.
Yeah, I finished them at the like pretty much like 15th of December, and he starts giving them out and like the 20th and all that.
Whoa.
So it was kind of at the end, and after that he's like, oh, well, just set up here at the Swami, you know.
Yeah.
See how it goes. I'm like, because you gotta ask for permission with the manager of the Swami and see someone else is doing it already.
Got you. Okay.
So I went in through there. She knew me since I was a kid. She's like, oh yeah, I'll give you. There's someone else still doing it already, but go for it. I'm like, really? Yeah. Just go get your city permit and all that, and then whenever you're ready, bring me the paperwork and we'll give you a spot. That was quick. They did all that stuff, got everything ready, got the tables and all that little stuff, you know.
Yeah.
First sale went good. It didn't make much profit.
Yeah.
But I didn't lose anything. So I was at the point where like I'm just gonna keep on doing it, even if I lose money. That's how business are, you know.
Yeah.
So I kept on doing it, getting like kind of big orders from LA. This one friend that I'm talking to you about,
Mm-hmm.
he's always been helping me, bringing me a lot of business. So he's like, just get your own spot, you know. And at that time, I didn't have my the garages that we have,
Mm-hmm.
or like full, still full, but I'm emptying it out little by little. So I'm like, I'm just gonna rent out a place, you know. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna do it and see if it works out. If it works out, if not, then that's it.
Yeah.
I talked to my girl, you know, are you gonna help me, or what's this gonna be like a part-time job for you? That way you're taking care of the baby. I'm working, and after work, I'll go finish the job that you're doing or whatever, you know.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, yeah, I'm in it with you.
Cool.
Yeah, like since day one, she's been there.
Awesome,
Yeah.
man.
And so I signed the lease and all that. Like, she's in it, I'm in it, you know.
Yeah.
Got all the money because I didn't have all the cash for that, so I got pretty much. It was tight 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I had to pay the down payment for the lease and all that, you know. But I'm like, I'm gonna make the money back.
Yeah.
It's okay. So got the place, and then started getting like more stuff like sublimation and all that. But the place where I'm at, it's not too big,
Uh-huh.
and I want to start doing like screen printing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go big.
Mhm.
So right now that I'm cleaning my garage, I'm gonna do it right there. Once my lease is over,
Nice.
I'm gonna move out to my garage now and then kind of go big.
So you got a year lease with them?
Yeah, it's almost over.
Got you. So when you decided with your lady that you want to get all the equipment to the day that you signed the lease, how far was that?
When I got I already had the equipment,
Mm-hmm.
but I was doing just the swap meet, so it was just Saturdays and Sundays.
I mean, when you decided, hey, I want to pick up this hobby, to when you signed the lease, how big of a gap of time was that?
Probably like a month.
that?
A month or two.
Damn, so you went head first.
Yeah, so
Shit.
it was slow where I was working at
Uh-huh.
the construction company, and I was helping Martina and Dustin.
Yeah.
Dustin was out,
Mm-hmm.
so I was helping them, and then we were done for the day, and I started looking like into like I was just probably like a storage or something where I can have all my stuff, you know, and on Craigslist, and that place popped out. I'm like, oh shit, this is a storefront and all that stuff, you know, and it's $600 a month,
Mm-hmm.
bills included and everything.
Nice.
So it's not bad at all.
Yeah.
So I was just like, it's doable, you know. If I keep myself at the swami and this and that, so I kind of I went into my mind and did all the math.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm doing it. And I asked my lady, are you gonna do it with me or not, or what's going on? Like, yeah, I'm in it with you, you know.
Yeah.
You know, you can count on me. Okay.
Sick, bro.
So we went. I got approved for the lease and all that, and just went at it.
That's dope, man.
Yeah, and just little by little, been getting more machines, more materials, more of that stuff.
It's great when you have that support of your significant other, dude.
Yeah. Sometimes, not everyone, but they just want money. Or,
Yeah.
You know? And it's not how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, no, definitely, man.
There's some days where we have money to eat good, and there's some days where we're gonna eat this and that's it, you know.
Yeah.
But she understands it, and I understand it since that was the situation with my parents too.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing. She understands about it too.
Yeah. No, that's dope, man. How'd you guys end up meeting?
I used to pick up my cousin from Ventura High School. She used to go to Ventura High School. And
Uh-huh.
we just started talking on Instagram and stuff. Instagram.
Sick.
And after that, we just started going out and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
And after that, I met Martin like 3-4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I met him, started hanging out with him,
Yeah.
and it was just like a daily hanging out.
Are they related?
They're brothers.
Really?
Martin's-
No
yeah.
shit. Dude, that's
Martin's my
fucking
brother-in-law.
rad, bro.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. He's a good guy, dude.
Yeah,
I
very
really
good
like
guy,
him,
yeah.
man. Good people for sure.
Yeah, he's always down for anything.
Yeah. I love it, dude. I love this story, man. People that that's why I love to have people like you on because it just shows that you just got to go do it.
Yeah,
you know.
One of the things that helped me a lot was the podcast.
Really,
there's a lot of people that it's not only me that just go full send. You know, like I'm gonna do it, and if it works, it works.
Yeah,
I see a lot of people working it out. You know.
Yeah.
So I hope my business goes up, little by little.
No, it definitely will, man. It's just a business is just like anything, man. You got to feed it. It's just like a plant, dude. You got to water it and it'll grow into something.
Yeah, I have so much people that are like, oh, there's so much business of that already.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, like if it worked, but there's so much like negativity,
Yeah.
They want to get you down. We're like, nah, you're not going to do it.
Yeah. I mean, as long as you have the support of your lady, that's all that matters. Okay. If I come to Ash with an idea and she thinks it's cool, anybody else that thinks it's not is like, okay. I don't care.
Yeah.
Because when I lose it all, she's going to be the one that's going to be with me, not you.
Yep.
Yeah.
She's been on it. She got good at doing the designs.
Oh, really?
Cutting, wedding, all that.
Very cool, dude. So the software you got, is that a software that's designed just for the plotter?
Yeah.
Or, now, do you know how to use like Photoshop?
I'm getting into it little by little because there's so much to learn about it. I'm getting more into graphic design.
Got you.
My plan is to get like classes on it. I never got a class for that I'm doing.
Yeah.
So I want to get into a class where I'm just doing that, so I can just do like good designs because I'm just doing pretty much like, oh, I have this design, make me a shirt.
Got you.
I'll take a picture of it and then just do it,
Yeah. Do they have those at the college?
I haven't checked really. Yeah, I'm trying to get like an online class or something like that.
Yeah. That's such a good skill to learn, dude.
Yeah.
Like if you know how to do video editing or photo editing, like that's invaluable, bro.
Yeah.
For real. Since Christian, he's into skateboarding and like he wants to do edits and stuff, and he downloaded iMovie on his phone and he's doing little edits himself. Nice. And I want him to get familiar with that, but then I want to show him how to do it on the computer.
Yeah.
So by the time he goes into high school, he already knows how to do video editing, and maybe I could teach him like photo editing and just like the simple things.
Yeah.
But those are the skills that you're gonna need nowadays in the future to thrive. Yeah, definitely, dude. So when do you think that you want to get into the screen printing? What is your goal with that?
Well, as soon as I get out of that place, I'm gonna have so much room. So I'm gonna start buying the stuff little by little.
Yeah.
Don't go all out. Just little by little, getting all the stuff, getting all set up in my garage, and we'll go from there.
Nice, dude.
I have another plan in my mind.
Good, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm trying to get a tow truck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dope.
Towing and all that stuff too.
Yeah, that would be cool too, man.
Yeah.
Just a tow truck guy is the same as like a car wash guy or something. Everybody needs one all the time, bro. Yeah. Somebody always needs a tow truck guy, especially if you're into fixing cars. Your car is always fucking breaking down.
Yeah, so that's in my mind right now, a tow truck.
Yeah.
So after I'm done like with the equipment and all that, I'm just gonna go for a tow truck.
Nice.
My plan is not having a regular job.
Yeah.
Just be my own boss.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. It's not that hard, man. I mean, it is hard, but what else is hard is waking up early and going to work somewhere that you don't want to be at. That's fucking hard.
Where you're like, oh fuck, I gotta go to work.
Yeah.
And when I'm off Saturdays and Sundays. On Saturdays I go to the shop, and I'm like, I don't feel like I feel like waking up. I feel like, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and then on a weekly in the mornings I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta go to LA, gotta go to Paso Robles, this and that.
Yeah,
it's hard. But
yeah, no, it definitely is, man. And if you've never been around people who are entrepreneurs or work for themselves, you think that that's the way that life is supposed to be. But it doesn't have to, if you break down how much time you spend there, how much you make an hour, if you apply like a little more to working to your own stuff, dude, you'll be able to make that and more.
Yeah, I have friends a lot. Oh, you're gonna make more money right here than what you're making. I'm like, yeah, but I'm gonna I'm gonna make more money later
in the future. Definitely.
Like at the beginning, I even told my girl, I'm like, at the beginning, it's just gonna be all the money that we get. It's gonna be towards material. We're not gonna touch that money.
Yeah.
For now. All that's just material or whatever we need.
Mm-hmm.
So she understands. And still, like whenever we got like something going on, like a good job.
Yeah.
Like, this is material, this and that, and let's get extra material.
Good. Yeah.
Extra money.
That's a mentality to have, dude. If you have a day job and you're thinking, if you're on the fence, they're going to throw you that bone. All right, well, we'll give you a $2 raise. Yeah. They just want to keep you reeled in, dude. But at the end of the day, that $2 raise ends up being, maybe a couple $1,000 more at the end of the year. Yeah. When if you focused on your own thing, dude, you can make, 50,000 more a year or what have you, dude. Yeah. It's just about how much hustle you want to put into it.
Yeah, like right now, I'm my regular job. I'm trying to get out like early, like I'm like, I'm out,
I've been there, man. That's an exciting place to be at for sure.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, you don't want an extra hour? Like,
nah. Yeah, and then they start looking at you like, what the fuck is up with this guy? Yeah. What does he know that I don't know?
Right.
But that's really cool, man. I got to introduce you to one of my buddies. He runs a company, Easel Printing, Napalm. He's actually a police officer too, so it would be cool to know him because then you can tell the guys get off his back.
Right.
But he, I met him maybe in 2010, 2011, and he started off same thing, dude. Just in his garage, he had like a little four screen printer, and it was a manual one too. Mixing everything himself, and fast forward to today, he has like 2 of the 10 automatic ones.
I saw one the other day in your story. I'm like, damn.
That's cool. That one, dude. And just shirts piled up everywhere. And he still has his day job as an officer, and then he has employees that are doing that. But it would be cool just if you could pick his brain, man, to figure the steps that he made, because maybe he can give you some insight, like, that's not a good machine. Maybe save up just to do the automatic. Because it's just like anything, dude. When you get the plotter, you get the eBay one, and then you're like, but it doesn't do this. It doesn't do that. Oh, you got to go to the next one, And that's why with even with this, the podcast stuff, I didn't want to start off with just like a bullshit mic and then upgrade later on. I just wanted to, make that investment and go in, because this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
But that's exciting, man.
Yeah.
That's going to be cool.
I hope so.
Yeah. Especially when you get the screen printing machine, bro, you'll be able to move shirts like crazy.
Yeah, I'm trying to get that in the big vinyl, like to do banners and all that.
Yeah.
That's the next one too.
Now, when you do the hats, do you have like an iron-on press that's shaped for the hats?
Yeah.
Really? Yeah. Very
Sometimes
cool.
it doesn't really work as much as good.
Yeah.
So I gotta get my hand under it and make sure it's tight.
Got you.
It takes longer, but it's still.
What are some of the other products that you want to dabble in?
No, right now I'm just kind of like in the basic stuff. I don't have that many ideas yet.
Yeah.
Like I said, I want to get, as soon as I get that big vinyl, the one that makes the banners, I'm pretty sure I'll come up with some good ideas.
Yeah.
And then screen printing, there's classes for it that I'm already into it. There's this place, McLogan in Los Angeles. They have a class on Saturdays, so I'm gonna start doing that.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
So I gotta invest money in it, but it's gonna pay me back.
It will. All of this stuff will, man. I've heard so many stories that start out just like yours.
Yeah.
Even my story started out just like yours, man. You just got to stay on top of it.
Yeah.
And keep hustling, dude.
Yeah.
That's dope, man. I'm excited for you, bro.
Yeah.
You got to just keep going and keep feeding the machine.
Yeah, little by little.
Yeah, one day you're going to have that, automatic thing. Even another one of my buddies, dude, in Florida, he's been printing shirts for me for years, and I've just seen him grow and grow and grow. And in the last couple years, dude, it's just exploded. The shop he has is fucking huge. Mad employees and all of that, man. It's so cool just to see people.
Yeah, I remember going to like little shops here in Oxnard just to go for stickers and all that. They don't know how to treat customers right.
Yeah.
And I'm more to the point where, they charge me less. I'm like, if they charge you less, then go for it. You know what you're getting here. Then over there, if they they do good material and all that, then that's good, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go down on my stuff.
Good, man.
My family eats from there too.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And you have your little daughter.
Yeah.
Too, right? How old is she now?
I'm a year and 3 months.
Nice,
3 months, yeah.
dude. So how did life change before her and after her?
A lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before, all the money that I was working in construction, so I was getting paid good. All my money was going to like car stuff, going out, drinking.
Yeah.
You know, it was totally different. Everyone told me like, "Oh, you're gonna change after you have your daughter." You know, no, I'm not. I'm still gonna be going out and spending money on carports and all that stuff.
Yeah.
You know? I still do, but not as much. You know, and after because I took a week off work,
Mm-hmm.
and then it was cool. But then I went to work on a Monday, come back on a Tuesday. I mean, on the afternoon,
Yeah.
Monday. And then just from seeing her face, just to look at me like she missed me, I'm like, oh, this is like something else, you know?
Yeah.
So I still go out, but not as much. Like I go out on Thursdays to the meet,
Yeah.
but that's about it.
Yeah. That's
Saturdays,
awesome.
maybe
Dude.
maybe one Saturday or not, but
Yeah.
it just doesn't get in my attention anymore. You know, I prefer spending time with my family than
Yeah.
being out. I still, like I said, I still out, but not as much.
Yeah. Dope, man. She's so cute.
Yeah,
I love it, bro. So you still go out on Thursdays?
Yeah.
What's going on? I haven't been out forever.
Alex.
Oh, Alex, yeah. Shout out to Alex. He has
Shout out
the
to
Thursday meet.
Yeah.
So make sure you guys check him out on Instagram. It's just Thursday meet. Yeah, he's been throwing the meat, dude, and I haven't even been out there, bro. It's just, it always just slips my mind, and I always got so much shit going on. But I told him like I want to go this Thursday and come hang out. But that's not the only meet, right?
No, well, after like it's almost over at Alex.
Yeah.
We'll go to the one in Jack in the Box.
Got you, because I remember you posting one up and it was fucking mad ratchet. I was like, no, that's not Alex's.
No, fuck no. You don't like this.
Yeah.
Like I said, I told Alex like I come to yours first, just chill, you know.
Yeah.
Have a good time, and after that we'll just go fuck around. No,
Yeah.
we don't really fuck around, but just go watch. And that's good, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes cops they don't come. Like,
Really?
they pass by and they don't give a fuck anymore.
No shit.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck?
Whoa. Damn, dude, I want to go this Thursday.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to go to Alex's, chill there, and then I'll go with you.
Yeah.
And we'll check out the ratchet shit.
Right.
It was
Yeah,
so
I guess.
funny, dude. One time, right there, I took Christian and my nephew out.
Yeah.
And I told Ash, I was like, because my nephew was going to stay the night at the house. So I said,
Yeah.
oh, I'm going to take him out to the races or whatever. So we went to Jack right there,
Yeah.
and they're just hanging out, like just watching people, just
Yeah.
nervous. And this, you probably remember it. This was probably maybe like 3 years ago. This dude with a white Camaro, loud ass fucking Camaro. Some dude, he was always drunk all the time. Mexican dude. He went into the intersection and started doing donuts right there. And the kids are just tripping out, dude. They're like, what is going on?
Yeah. Yeah, I have one of my buddies. He throws like he has like a group.
Mm-hmm.
They go to Sea Cliff
Yeah.
and they do like donuts right there.
Oh, really?
There's not cops. I mean, I get it. Cops don't go there because there's nothing wrong with it. Like there's nobody there. The parking lot's empty.
Yeah.
So they don't even trip.
So that's like going to Santa Barbara, right?
Yeah.
That I forget. We used to street race back there.
Yeah. Well, that was on State Beaches.
State Beaches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you get off on the next one.
Oh, okay. Got you. Yeah.
You guys good. There's a lot of people that go. Yeah.
Really?
It's like a takeover, but it's not a takeover because it's just there in the parking lot.
Got you.
Cops, they don't even go there either.
Yeah. Dude, I always laugh at those takeover videos.
Yeah. I don't takeover is something else because
yeah.
like you're doing it on the street.
Definitely, man.
And they only go in like a parking lot right there.
Yeah.
It's empty, nothing else on next to it or anything.
I'll see it on World Star every once in a while. The dude's just getting thrown into there, and I'm just fucking laughing. I mean, these are idiots, bro.
Like
these guys aren't professional drivers.
I know. Yeah, my buddy, he went all around on Jack. Doing like burning out all around the parking lot. Like,
no way.
Yeah. It gets down, but still like dangerous.
So, from nowadays, I'll just watch from far.
Yeah.
Back in the day, I used to be in the mix of it.
Yeah, I remember me not too long ago just parked right there. Where everyone's at. Now me and Maureen will just go park at the. We don't want to be close. We want the cars to
definitely.
Get hit or us to get hit.
Dude, if my M got hit, I would be so mad.
I know.
Bro. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
But I'll probably be the one doing donuts too.
Doing the fucking revving on it.
Yeah, dude. The big ass Downstar logo on it.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that people don't fuck with me, dude. That car is a super burnout, dude. Yeah. I bet you people see that car every day and they're like, "What the fuck is that?"
I know my girlfriend. She sometimes sends me like Snapchats, like, "Oh, look, Frank."
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's like next door, like next to you and stuff.
Yeah, sometimes I'll go for a drive and then I'll get a DM or something and it's like, "Oh, you were speeding or whatever." Yeah. I remember one time I was taking a corner and I just like fucking gunned it, just go sideways, and then somebody DM'd me and they said they saw me. Like, as long as the cops don't see me, I'm straight, dude.
Yeah, sometimes I get those DMs too.
Yeah.
I was not too long ago on Victoria. I was coming back from the shop. I was going to Martin's, and then I was at the light on 5th Street in Victoria.
Yeah.
Where the gas stations are.
Yeah.
And there was a Mustang, like a 302 Boss. And he pulled out of the gas station with his girlfriend. Starts revving. I'm like, oh, okay, like whatever,
Yeah.
And then he pulls up next to me, and we just went at it,
Yeah.
And I was getting him at the beginning, but at the end, he got me by like half a car.
Oh, really?
So he pulls up next to me like, what the fuck? Like, he was surprised,
Yeah.
Like, what's done to it? Like, nothing's stuck, Like,
yeah.
I didn't want to tell him. Like, oh, just stuck. And then we went at it again. And then at the light, I was like, just get over it, dude, So he kind of gunned it. And then I went at it a little bit, and then I just let go.
Yeah.
Then I see the cop lights in the back. I'm like,
oh,
this is
shit.
It. This is it. And then it was a young guy. He pulls behind me and then next to me. And then I had my windows down. He goes like, the thumbs up to me. I'm like, what does that mean? Like he's going thumbs up to me. And then after that, he goes and pulls over the Mustang. He let me go.
No way.
Like, what the fuck? I never seen this happen.
What the hell?
Yeah, I was expecting a ticket, or even getting arrested because it was racing,
Yeah.
But he just pulled the Mustang over.
Whoa, you lucked out,
I
dude.
know.
That's funny. One of the last times I got pulled over, Ashley and I were headed to the Valley to one of her coworkers' parties or something like that, and we're with her other coworker and her boyfriend. And at that time, he was driving a M5, so I'm in the M4, he's in the M5, and we're just fucking around on the freeway, just smashing, dude. And then I'm just like, there's the part of me that's like, yo, you better chill out because you're gonna get pulled over. But then there's other part that's like, fuck yeah, this is full dope. Send. Yeah, full send. So there's one point, dude, where we couldn't go anymore because there was just too many cars in the way, and a cop just passes us like seconds before. Dude. Like, oh shit. So we go to the house, the party and everything, whatever. We have a good time, and then we're leaving there. And we're heading home, and we're in like Thousand Oaks, but almost to the end, like almost gonna go down the grade. And then I start seeing like some modded cars, and then I see maybe like I think it was a Z or something and a Subi. They're going, but they're kind of going slow. So I'm like, yo, these fools are gonna go at it right now. So I get next to them, so it's all three of us. And when they go, I'm just, I just fucking dip, dude. And I'm going, I'm like, what the fuck? These guys aren't even going because I'm gone. So I just let off because I was like way in front of them. And then I just start seeing the lights from the back. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, fuck, babe. I fool smashing right behind me, dude. So I pull off, and Ash is like, just don't worry about it, just take the ticket or whatever. And in my head, I'm like, babe, it's not gonna be a ticket. I was just fucking racing. They could take me away right now. They could take the car. So then the car stops. The cop stops and he comes to my window. He's like, "You know why I pulled you over?" I said, "You wanted to compliment my car." And then he just laughs. And I'm like, "Oh yeah, dude, I was speeding back there." And then he's like, "Oh, do you know those other guys?" I said, "Oh no, I don't know them. I just saw them on the freeway, you know."
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, dude, what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
So then he's getting my paperwork and stuff, and this dude was ripped. He was probably like 55, dude, but he was fucking ripped.
Yeah.
And I said, "Damn, bro, you need some elastic on those sleeves, dude. You're about to rip up." And he's like, "Yeah." So he goes back to the car, right? And then I'm just like, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I could go to jail right now. They could take the car, or you just get like a huge ass ticket.
Yeah.
So the dude comes back and he's like, "All right, here's your paperwork, man. Go ahead and take off." I'm like, "What? You're not going to give me a ticket?" He's like, "You want me to?" And then Ash is like, "Babe, just shut up." I was like, "All right, thank you, man. Appreciate it." It was the craziest shit ever, dude. Because I got snagged actually racing.
Yeah. Me too. That day I was like, "Oh, I'm taking my car away or something."
Well, dude, let's knock on wood that we don't get any tickets anytime soon, man.
I don't need that.
Hell yeah, bro. But I wish you the best on your business, man.
Thanks.
Anything that you need from me, we're always here to help out.
Appreciate it.
So if there's anybody listening right now, where can they find you at for your services?
Torres _Kustoms on Instagram. And if my personal is Mario_Subi.
Dope. Okay, cool. So I'll have both listed below. If you guys need anything, you do a lot of one-off stuff?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So if anybody's listening, you guys got a local car club or anything like that, or just need a special shirt for a random day.
Yeah. What is it? For parties and all that. Like
cool. Yeah.
They, like just a picture, like the one I did for your car.
Yeah. That one came out sick, dude. I like that.
Yeah, I was testing that stuff out too.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man. So Torres _Kustoms with a K.
Yeah.
I'll have it listed below. If you guys need anything, make sure you hit Mario up. Dude, thank you for coming in, man. I really appreciate it. Of course. And thanks for the menudo, dude. That was delicious. Until next time, man.
Yep.
But thank you guys for listening. Once again, this is Downtime with Downstar, episode 148, and we out. Peace.
Yep.